All right. Let's see then. Okay. It's just like okay. How we have a like button? I said we have a like button.
Oh, somebody already hit like.
No, no one's in yet. Okay.
Oh, I don't know how.
Yeah. We just came on in early as people may or may not start coming in right away. But as soon as someone comes in, we'll check the sound. Yeah. Okay. It's recording. We're not on yet. We have 3 minutes before we get started.
Okay.
So we just wanted to start a little early to make sure that the sound and everything is okay.
Oh, so I should say something.
Mm-hmm. You
Can you hear me
tester,
now?
tester.
Tester. Yeah. Can you hear me, or can I hold it right here? I wonder if people can still hear me if it's right here.
We'll see.
Okay.
Someone we have two people that just came in. Shalom, shalom, everyone.
Hi.
We are a little early. We wanted to test the mics. So,
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I-
let us know if
Do I
you
need to
hear
speak
Gabby.
louder?
Yeah, let us know if you can hear Gabby. Say
Hi.
hello, Gabby.
Hi, everyone. This is Gabby. I don't know if you can hear me with the microphone this far away, or if I need to hold it up closer.
Yeah. Does she need to hold the mic closer, or can you hear her fine? Please let us know. Let's see. Someone has said something. Patricia, greetings. Greetings, sister.
Hi, Patricia.
It's good to see you in the chat today. Can you hear our sister Gabby?
Testing. Can you hear me? Do I need to project? Maybe I need to sit up and project.
Okay. She may be watching from her television. Sometimes if people are looking from their television, they can't comment.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's
Yeah.
Okay.
So it is 1 minute, and we are going to get started. Thank you, Patricia, for joining us.
Thank you.
Yes, we missed last. Yes, we're trying to do a sound check, but someone else just came in. Let's see. Someone says, "Hear you well." Okay,
thank you,
great,
Patricia.
great,
Okay,
Patricia.
All right,
Yes.
so I could be normal.
Yeah, yeah.
Just be
Okay.
normal.
Well,
Okay.
thank you. We came on just a tad bit early just to make certain that the sound was okay. And it is now 12:30. Welcome to Soulful Sit Downs. We do apologize. We did not come to you last Sunday. No excuses other than we just needed a break. Sometimes you just need a break.
Yeah.
You know, Amadi and I work Monday through Friday. And then, we take our Sabbath, which is the Saturday. And then Sunday, we're back at it.
Right.
If it's not Soulful Sit Downs, then it's Brother's Keeper every other. So, you can get burned out really, really easily.
True.
So we just kind of took last Sunday off. But we're back today, and we're excited about the interview today. Uh, Basically, we are interviewing a lovely lady who has repatriated from the U.S. to Gambia. And I'm going to let her share her story and her venture that she has going here. But first, for the ones who are in this chat, as you come in, please hit the like button. Sorry about that, Amadi. Okay. As you come in, please hit the like button. My name is Awa Israel with our Journey Towards Eden. And we do ask that you subscribe and share. Let other people know that Soulful Sit Down is on live. Okay. So we're interviewing today Miss Gabby, and I'm going to let her introduce herself real quick. So, Gabby, introduce yourself to everyone.
Hi, I'm Gabby Straker. I am from Atlanta, Georgia, in the U.S., and I've been in the Gambia since November 1st. I'm a Gambian resident now.
Yeah.
I'm very happy about that.
Yeah.
And I have this idea to do a family fun center called Intro Family Fun Center. And I'm hoping to get like-minded individuals to help me, see it through.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. One, we're excited about her project, but before we get into that, I want to ask you a little more
okay.
questions. Like, so how long have you been here in Gambia?
I woke up November 1st in the Gambia. We actually arrived the night before, but
Okay.
actually woke up November 1st of just
Okay.
last year. So,
Okay. Okay.
in
That's the
Gambia.
day we were supposed to get here,
Okay.
and we postponed our trip and ended up coming in December.
Okay.
Yeah. So far, how have you found the Gambia?
I like it. I
You
like
like?
the Gambia. I mean, considering we've never been here before, but I really like it. There's the peace of mind that, that came over me just we actually arrived in Senegal 10 days before that.
Mm-hmm.
So the peace of mind that I still experience here,
Yeah.
that we received in Senegal and
Mhm.
just coming here, I still feel it.
Yeah.
And it's you can't beat that. You really
Yeah.
can't beat that.
Yeah.
So, and the people here have been very helpful and very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I did try to learn in Allah,
Okay. Okay.
before I arrived, and people have been helping.
Yeah.
When you try to say a few words, people do help you out with a few more.
Yeah.
You learn a few words in Mendingsa and a few words in Fua.
Exactly.
And a few words, so you end up learning
Exactly.
a few extra words too. So
Yes.
it's nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I had most of my experiences have been very positive here.
Okay.
So I've had a few challenges, but I think everywhere you go, you're gonna have some challenges.
That's true.
That's just expected. It's
That's
just when you weigh it.
Mm-hmm.
I've experienced 48 years in the U.S., born and raised,
Okay.
and now when you weigh the pluses and minuses, the positive and negatives, it's like, well, I'm familiar with the challenges there,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm willing to try the challenges.
Point. Amadi and I, we are contemplating on one of our next sit downs titled The Truth, the Whole Truth, Nothing But the Truth.
Wow.
So help me God.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. We're thinking about just opening the lines up
Yeah.
and letting people ask whatever they want and
Yeah.
just being positive but totally truthful,
Yeah, absolutely.
because people do need to know the truth.
Yeah, that it's not.
Yes.
Nowhere on this planet is going to be a walk. A walk through the daisies or whatever. So there are challenges.
Absolutely.
I think you have to come here with an open mind
And positive.
and positivity.
Mhm.
Because I don't know how much you feel about the law of attraction.
Yes.
But I
absolutely.
feel like you kind of draw the energy to you.
Yes.
So if you come with an open mind and a willingness to try something new,
Yes. Yes. Because
it's
it's
new.
something new.
And I think your experiences will be fine.
Yeah.
And people are willing to help you out.
Yes. Yes. I tell you, we've been a lot of places in this world, a lot of places. And I would say Gambia has had I guess, the people who have been most receptive throughout the places we've been,
Okay.
overall,
Yeah.
So, okay, so now you're, before you got to the Gambia, you're in Atlanta, Georgia. You kind of shared with me and Amadi your background, what you did in Atlanta. So you're in Atlanta working,
Yes.
right? What made you even consider quitting a job? How long did you work?
I was there 15 years.
15 years. That's a long time.
Yes.
Okay. 15 years with the company. What came to you, or what made you even contemplate giving up a secure, because you work with the airlines, right? Which is a pretty secure job.
Right.
Before COVID.
Yeah.
Before COVID. But what made you even think about, this new journey?
A lot of things. I knew that eventually I would retire outside of the U.S. anyway. I just didn't know which country I wanted to go to.
Okay.
And I thought it would be like 20 years from now. But
Okay.
I don't know which country I wanted to go to.
Okay.
And I thought it would be like 20 years from now.
Okay.
But the way things seem to have been changing in the U.S. in recent years made me speed up the timeline a little bit.
Same with us.
You
Same
know,
with us.
so
Yeah.
so
Okay.
that was part of it.
Okay.
And so
Yeah.
yeah. So
Okay.
that was part of it.
Okay.
And also, you know, there's always a part of you that, well, for me, there's always a part of me that wanted to eventually connect with this continent. And you know, you look at your skin, look at my skin. I know that some is from this continent, so I wanted to know, you know, what is that like? What is it? You know, there are people here who have knowledge of their family history that goes back centuries. Their personal family history that goes. They know their name. They know what their great grandparents did. You know, they still speak the language that their great other people enjoying their traditions and their culture that has been in their families for centuries. Who have brown.
We didn't talk about this earlier, but I told you some of your questions are gonna probe me to ask others. I mean, you've gotten deeply rooted. I mean, you're committed here. You are buying a home here.
I've finished paying for my home.
I
made the final
home.
payment. Yeah, like the 14th.
Yes. So congratulations. So she is officially a Gambian. She has not only a piece of land.
Yeah, you did the walkthrough.
Doing the walkthrough, and her house is just gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, and it's hers.
Yes,
paid for.
Yes, paid for.
Is that amazing?
I can't wait to start gardening. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, you have plenty of room to garden. I mean, I'm just so happy for you.
Thank you.
I could just see, I could just see, I mean, in retrospect, knowing what you know now, and you're debt free. I mean, you have a house. Okay. And knowing what you know now, what do you say about people that cheat themselves out of this dream or coming?
I wish they would at least come for a visit. You know, it's worth it to come for a visit. Like I said, the peace of mind is totally worth it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's when you're in that environment, it's hard to see outside of, when you're in the U.S. and other places, it's just hard to see outside of your bills and what you got to do today to get through till tomorrow, and the budgeting for the month and all that. So it's hard to see outside of that when you're in it. So that's why I say at least maybe come for a visit and give yourself a chance, or at least picture yourself, because really this my daughter reminded me the other day. This started from me picturing myself in my retirement years, at the beach, and just having no worries, having a house, just the quiet,
and
I have it now.
At what age, if you don't mind?
49. I just turned 49 this year. Yes. So I'm super happy.
You must have walked an awesome, because I believe what's manifested in your life is some of what you put in. You must be walking righteously.
I try to. I really try to be right. I believe karma is real.
That's
awesome. And she plays no games with people.
You're right.
So,
you're right.
Yeah.
So this is your first time living out of the country, right?
Yes.
Okay. So why Gambia?
Okay, Gambia. That's getting back to it.
Yeah. We said we were going to go off, right?
That's true.
Okay, why Gambia?
Okay, so one day at work, I was the station where I was placed that day, assigned that day. I was contemplating, George Floyd had already been killed, and I was looking at YouTube videos and contemplating between Ghana, and I saw some videos from Gambia, Ag family, other people that have moved. I was trying to go back and forth between the two, and so I went within and I asked the question, where should I go? And green. You know, where I was sitting, I had to scan bags that were not readable. So when you scan, you know, when the bag's not readable, a red line pops up and the background is white, the screen is white. So then a red line pops up and you have to, you know, turn the bag over, whatever, and then scan it again. And then the next line is blue and the next line is green.
Oh, wow.
And that had been happening, you know, like that's just a part of that system, you know. So it's like I hadn't even noticed it until after I asked that question. Then I, you know, got quiet and I looked at the blue, white, green is the Gambian flag. And then I looked at the first letter of each of those three lines. And, you know, people, George Floyd and others have said, I can't read. And the first letter of each of those three lines spelled out AIR, you know, so air.
Oh, wow.
The first letter on the red line was A. The first letter on the blue line was I. The first letter on the green line was R. So AIR. And it's in the Gambian flag. And I was like, oh.
Wow. A place where you can breathe.
Yes. And it sure is. You know, I feel relaxed. I don't feel the stress that I felt. You know, it got to a point in the U.S. where I would get up, go to work, come home, lay on the couch, watch the news. Get up, go to work, come home, lay on the couch, watch the news. Get up, go, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean, I just felt stressed.
Yeah. Yeah.
For things that I could not control.
Yes.
Absolutely. A lot of that's out of my control.
Yeah.
It's, you know, people are going to be people. We all have free choice to behave how we're going to behave.
That's right.
So,
wow.
Yeah. And I miss my coworkers. You know, I love them. Yeah. You know, a lot of them.
Yeah. Well, they just have to come.
Yeah, come for a visit. Yeah. Check it out.
Yeah, they just have to come. So. Now, with my reaction to that story, and for the ones who think Gabby is like crazy, she's not. She's not.
I'm weird, but you know.
No, because I'm getting ready to tell you.
Okay.
We had set our eyes on Gambia.
Okay.
But something was pulling me towards Tanzania also. So I was in prayer, asking the Most High to give us a peace. Hit the like button, guys, as you come in. Thank you so much. And share. But we were in prayer because when we made the move, we wanted it to be final.
Right.
You know, not to say we can't expand our wings after you're on the continent.
Right.
But one day, after we're in prayer and trying to figure out are we on the right track, we don't do birthdays, right? But this particular day, it was my nephew's birthday, and you know you can't explain. It's hard to explain to little kids that you don't do birthdays, so you get them a little something and just take it to them. So I had gotten this bag from the Dollar Tree. I mean, I didn't think anything of it. I just grabbed the bag and I grabbed the tissue paper to decorate it, right? Okay. So I took this bag and I put the gift in it, and I start pulling at the tissue, just what looked nice to me, you know. And when I bent over to pick the gift up, something said to me, and I heard it. I didn't hear it audibly, but I heard it with my third eye and on the inside of me say, whatever African flag that has those colors, that's where you all are supposed to be.
Okay.
And I ran upstairs and I got my phone and I Googled and I just started looking at all the flags. I didn't go to Gambia. I just started looking at all the flags. And Gambia is the only flag that had only those colors. And so for me, it was like confirmation.
Yeah.
You know, who would have who would have said that?
Right.
And it's no way I didn't know.
Right.
You know, so when you said that, I'm like,
that's right.
He deals with us with nature, colors, sound,
There's
numbers.
communication. Yeah.
So yes.
Yes,
So
communication is there. It's just
absolutely.
about getting in tune with it.
We have to hear it.
Yes.
As ridiculous as it might sound to some people,
Right.
it's him. He is nature. So what? That's awesome.
Yes.
Okay, so our story is kind of,
Yes, you got your
yeah,
confirmation similar.
exactly,
Similar way.
exactly. Colors. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so now you're in the Gambia.
Yeah.
Um, so you've identified your purpose here.
Yes.
You want to share that with everyone.
Yes.
Your purpose and then your venture.
Okay. Thank you.
May I have one too?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll second in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so how do I start to describe this? In Atlanta, once I knew I was coming to the Gambia, and my daughter agreed to come with me. She just wanted to make sure I'm okay and get
Yes.
set up and all that. So she agreed to come with me. I'm very grateful for that. Then, we were trying to figure out what are we going to do for income. So 'cause we're not retirement age yet. So we were thinking we'll just do sandwiches. As I told Eric and Nicole the other day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Figure we'll start with sandwiches
Okay.
and just see, what happens. after
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
But then I started having this idea, this vision would come to me where I could see myself standing in an atrium. And I was like, okay, well, what else is in this atrium? What else is in this building? And it was just a question I had to sit with for a little bit. So at one point we asked my daughter's friends' parents are entrepreneurs. Like I told Eric and Nicole, they suggested, what are you passionate about? What would you do under difficult conditions and stuff like that. So I like books. I've always loved books.
Okay.
And I've always loved museums. So I was thinking, okay, well, let's go back into this atrium and see, well, are there books in this building? And yes, I got it would light up, or just it resonated. I don't know how to describe it, but it just sort of resonated that yes, books are in here.
Okay.
And is there a museum in here? And part of that structure would light up as well. Like yes, the museum is here. So then over time we try to. I suggested, or my daughter suggested, like, well, you think we have this in there? Do we have that in there? And different ideas that we would add to this atrium, and it didn't light up, or we're like, well, maybe it's an adjacent building, or is it? Do we need to open a doorway to it, or something like that? But it just didn't really resonate with the rest of the idea. So different parts of it, either lit up or didn't light up, basically.
Yeah, okay.
And so it kind of grew to a point, and I want to give a shout out to a friend of mine. I won't say her name, but she was very helpful to me since I got here as well.
Okay.
When I had to move from the hotel to where we're staying at now, she showed up with the van, and I was like, thank you so much. And I just met her here. So I just want to say shout out. Thank you very much, friend.
Okay, about okay.
And so I described it to her at that point, museum, library, cafeteria, I could see those things resonating in there, maybe a gift shop. But there was still something missing. And she was like, yeah, go ahead and start writing it down. So I had my notes. Excuse me. I had my notes, but I didn't really start working on like a business plan, like a real, this is it, I had notes, but I still felt like something was missing.
Yeah.
And then months later, after Eric and Nicole posted the manifestation video, then that's when I was like, okay, I gotta really, really start working on this thing.
Yeah.
And then another video I saw about other ideas here. A couple of videos I saw about other ideas here, and people have been, floating that idea about we need a roller skating rink, we need a fun center for kids here, So once I added roller skating rink, the whole thing lit up.
Yeah.
The whole thing, and even the front. All of a sudden, I saw vendors sitting out front on the walkway leading up to the building. You know, and I saw parking lots. So I saw like the whole compound. There's like outdoor area for people on inline skates, and you know, so it's like the whole building lit up.
Oh wow!
When we added
okay.
part to it, like
wow.
that is what was missing.
Yeah.
So then I just went full steam ahead, you know, and you know, it was just time to go ahead and write it all out. You know?
Awesome. I don't think I ever told you, but when we first came to Gambia and we went back home, went back to America, and we were talking to our children, and we were just overwhelmed at the amount of opportunity, and roller skates came up.
See,
I shipped my roller skates.
Yes, several people. It's been on people's minds.
Yeah. So. Excuse me. I'm sorry. So I shipped my roller skates because I'm like, I'm gonna skate somewhere. Yes. So when you said it, I'm like, awesome. Yes. You know, because there's so many pieces to the puzzle, and you know, people have vision, and sometimes when they see someone else, you know, walking in what they thought they would do, sometimes they get, you know, what am I trying to say, possessive, or you know, but maybe the Most High shows us things to help other people when you get where you're getting or where you're supposed to be, and then it's manifested because it's other things that we've seen other people say, or that they're going to do that we were intending to do, but it's like get behind them. Yeah, you know. Yeah. So I think it's very much needed. You know, I know we're trying to leave the West behind, right? But there is one thing about Westerners: we do need to be entertained a little bit. Right, it's needed. It's needed. You know. Yeah. Now, I mean, I'm older. I can sit here by the beach and have a good juice. Right. I don't know what's in this juice, but it's so good. It's so good. But you know, I could do this almost every day. But you know, young children, they have to have something, and roller skating is one of them. Yes. You know, so in your facility, you're going to have a roller skating rink, and what else?
And a reading room. Okay. A playroom. Cafeteria. A gift shop. Upstairs will be a museum where we'll have art classes, and there will be a conference room to rent out, you know, for meetings or yoga classes or birthday parties, graduation parties, or you know, whatever. Awesome. And then out front will be vendor stalls, like 10 to 20 vendor stalls. Okay. So that local business owners, you know, can present their materials to people who would come and visit a place like this. Awesome. That's an awesome vision. Yeah, thank you. I love it. I just have this idea, and I'm not much of a talker. I'm more of a doer. So I like that. I'm just like, let's just try it. You know, let's just, you know, we've been talking about it. Let's do it. Let's get together and do it. That's me too. Yeah. Words without actions, faith without works is dead. Okay. You know, it's the same. So okay. So we kind of went into this, but my next question, I got ahead of myself, is why is this project important to you and to the families in Gambia? Okay. I think it's important because I see it as like a handshake between those of us who are choosing to move here and those of us who are born here. Yeah. You know, when a lot of people come to your environment, your community, you know, you get curious about them. Like, who are all these people? What is going on? You know, what are they about? What do they want? You know, so I feel like this is an opportunity for us to introduce ourselves by bringing a piece of our culture, a beloved piece of our culture here. Which is indoor roller skating. You know, that's every Sunday for us. Was it Sundays for you growing up? No, we didn't. I actually grew up in a more white community. Oh, okay. No, they wasn't skating. They were at the ice rink. But when I moved to Atlanta, though, you know, it was like when I had the opportunity to go, I would go on the weekends or something. You know, so it's fun. Yeah, it's just something fun, you know, to do, and you see people of all ages. Like there's some footage on news stories about an 82-year-old woman, I think, still roller skating.
Real,
90 something years old, still roller skating.
Yeah.
And so it's fun for all ages.
Yeah.
And it's nostalgic, and
I love it. I love it. And for those who don't know, skating was a cultural thing that Black people in America.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know
saying,
about
yeah.
the UK, but
they have some.
oh,
They have
in the
some
UK,
some skating
okay,
rinks, yeah.
yeah. That's where me and Amadi start courting.
Oh, that's sweet.
We would go
That's
to the skating rink every Sunday,
Okay.
and he would have me like on the side of him on the wall, and I would be looking cute, and he would be looking handsome, and yeah, look at him over there smiling. And I would be looking cute, and he would be looking handsome, and yeah, look at him over there smiling. Yeah, so the roller rink, the skating rink runs deep in our veins. That's where we courted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think for a lot of couples,
yeah,
that's the story.
exactly.
It's just a positive part of our
Yeah,
culture that
yeah,
doesn't really get promoted as much as other
yeah.
parts of our culture.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know?
I like what you said earlier. It's like a handshake.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we're getting into the Gambian culture. Me and
Yeah.
Amadi, we went to a naming ceremony, and we're ready to go to a wedding real soon, I hope.
Okay.
But we're learning the culture here. But you're right. They need to see the positive side
Right.
of because there's more positive to Black Americans or Black UK,
Yeah.
or I say African because that's what we are.
Throughout the diaspora.
The diaspora.
Exactly, yeah.
There's more to us than what you see on television.
Right,
Television
right.
is a marginal, just
Right.
a small piece of who we are.
Right.
So I think this cultural center skating rink, having the museum and all of that will be Afrocentric based.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, so it'll have history on both sides.
Right. So we could learn about each other.
Yes,
And
yeah.
somebody, I think, in one of the comments mentioned under Eric and Nicole's video,
Mm-hmm.
Also having an opportunity to learn Gambian. Absolutely.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah,
I would love that.
absolutely.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Because we're here and we want to learn about the cultures here too.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, it's just an opportunity to learn about each other.
Yeah, and to blend.
Yes.
Yeah, man, it's nothing like family getting together and
Absolutely,
skating. It's awesome.
And the family that sold me the land, they're very excited about this project as well. So they want to see it happen. I want to see it happen. We're doing what we can to make that happen.
Now, are they familiar with skating, or are they?
No.
They never been outside?
I showed them some videos, and I was like, it's just a matter of us. Like once you build it, I figure we'll come. Those of us that are here that know are familiar with it will come and show. Each one could grab a Gambia and be like,
and show them.
Bend your knees, lean forward a little bit,
Yeah.
And and then innovation happens after that.
Yeah, exactly. Now I have to ask you this: do you skate backwards?
I do.
I do too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. I'm ready already. So we are actually going to we said we're going to back you on this.
Thank you.
It's only so much we can do because
Right.
our hands are full, but we're definitely going to support you in whatever way we can.
Thank you.
So what inspired you as a youth? You said earlier that someone asked you what did you what would make you happy, or what if whatever you do here, what would make you happy.
Mhm.
My question is, coming up, was there a cultural center around you?
Okay. Nah. I remember vaguely going to the Y a few times.
Okay, the Y.
But,
okay, the
yeah, they had
YMCA.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And it was cool, but that's not really what inspired me to do this.
What about you were a librarian also?
I've worked in several library assistant.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I've worked in several libraries.
So did that
since high
inspire you
school.
at all?
Absolutely.
Too?
Yes.
Okay.
I love books.
Okay.
I love books. And when I was a child, I used to get lost in those, fantasy books.
Mm-hmm.
And so I do see. I've actually purchased several books for African children, children of African descent by people of African descent,
Mm-hmm.
because I can see maybe some days having someone sit down and read some of those books to the children. Like it's
I
story
would love to
time.
do
We
that.
have story time.
I would love to do that. I
yeah.
used to do that.
Okay, yeah.
I used to volunteer at the school, and also, you don't know this, but I wrote my first children's book. I am an author.
Okay, I gotta buy you a book.
Yeah, well, my first book isn't a children's book.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's called Our Journey Towards Eden.
Okay.
And so, it's actually available on Amazon.
Okay, cool.
But before I came here, I wrote my first children's book,
Okay.
and I'm not going to tell. It's a series,
Okay.
but I'm not going to share it because the Most High gave it to me,
Okay.
and I want it to come out before I tell anyone, because sometimes you have snatchers out there.
Right. That's why I say I'm not much of a talker.
Yeah.
This is new for me.
Yeah,
But,
but
yeah.
I wrote my first children's book in a series. So I would love
Yes.
to volunteer and come and read sometime.
Please do.
Yeah. Okay, so there's some people out there that will see the vision and want to see it come to fruition.
Right.
And so you want to kind of share with the people, what they can do as investment or as donation. But the thing is, you're asking for investment, which people can get a return.
Yeah, I want to see that they get something back.
Exactly. And then if you don't want to invest, then if you want to give, you can certainly do that.
Well.
Yes. So you want to tell everyone about that?
Yes. So if you would like to invest or donate in Intro Family Fund Center, please send an email to contact@introfamilyfundcenter.com. That's contact@introfamilyfuncenter.com. I sounded it out wrong before.
Okay.
On Eric's video.
Okay. So what I want you to do is email it to me.
I will.
And I will go back and put it in the comments for people.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm really excited about this, guys. I'm getting ready to put my face in the camera real quick, because that's the only way I can read these comments. Give me just a second. This juice was good.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Real quick. I don't want to get you out of here. Okay. Pa Cherno Cisse says, greetings, family, and everyone watching. Greetings to you, sir.
Greetings.
Ebony Repad, we're still, where will this new business be located? Very great vision indeed.
Well, thank you.
So
it's going to be near Brikama. The Brikama area is very populated with local Gambian people. And so
close to Brikama, and that is a good place when you think about it.
It's not far from Seafo, so people are familiar with that.
Yeah. Okay, and let me see. Miss Hobbs says, skating. What a great idea. Can't wait to see the locals in motion. That's me too. I want to be one of the first. We'll be there together. Yeah, okay. Let me see. Awesome. Kimberly Fortet, awesome. Hello from Arkansas. Wow. Look at that. Kimberly, my cousin Kimberly. I think that's my cousin Kimberly. Hello. You said you were coming to Gambia. Are you still coming? Give me a thumbs up. Ebony's Repad said, what is the estimated cost of completing this project?
We're working on getting that estimate. Last week I came to Mama Land to describe the entire project, and we're waiting to get the estimate from the architect.
Yes, and we're excited about this. This is one of the things that I love about you, Sister Gabby. You have a spirit of working with people. You have a reciprocating spirit, working with people who are working with you, or and I love that. Some people, you do for them and there's no appreciation. They just, I know we all can't service each other. Somebody else may have something that I can't provide, but you still consider that. And when you came into the office and considered Mama Land for your project, it just it meant a lot, you know. And I love that about you.
Thanks.
And you're gonna go far because when you build reciprocating relationships, you're creating a continual. I guess what am I trying to say?
The law of abundance is in
Yes,
action.
I mean it's just gonna
Yeah,
keep
it's just
coming
keep
around.
spinning,
It's just
yeah.
gonna keep spinning.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's what we try to get people to understand.
Right.
You know, so if we continue to turn our money over into the same pools, it's not gonna run out.
Right.
It's just not the Jewish people do it. We say this all the time. The Chinese do it.
Yeah, every other community does it. It's only a problem when we
When
talk
we
about
do it.
doing that.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it shouldn't be a problem.
It's a problem on both sides. The other races see it as a problem,
Mhm.
and we see it as a problem.
Yeah.
You know,
But-
so yeah. But we're gonna make this happen. We're
We
gonna
will.
we're gonna
We
work
will.
with you to make this happen. Let's see. Let me see. Hi, good shalom, fam. Grand rising. Some Blackman. Uh, yes, it is Kim Laster. Yes. She said, we grew up skating. We did. Great family and friend activity. You're
Yeah,
right.
It is
Absolutely.
good, clean fun.
Absolutely.
Smoke-free environment is the plan.
Oh, that's good.
And alcohol-free. Because it's supposed to be a family environment.
Yes,
so-
yes. So nobody
And-
needs to be getting drunk in the
no,
place.
that won't be happening there.
Okay.
Be happening there.
Yeah.
And as far as the cost, I mean, it should be a lot less than what it would cost to do something like that in the U.S.
Uh-huh.
Because everything here is a lot more affordable.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. So you
it
keep the
shouldn't-
cost
yeah.
down.
It sounds like, oh my gosh, that's big, but it's really it's doable.
Yeah.
I think it's doable.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Mhm.
I think it is too. And it's very much needed.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Ebony said, okay, thanks. Hopefully more details can be provided later on for those looking to invest.
Okay. Yes.
Do this sister have a YouTube channel?
No.
Gabby is so
I'm
shy.
quiet.
Yeah, but when I asked her about this, we need exposure.
I've been avoiding social media like
Yeah,
it's a plague
I
for
know.
years.
Yeah.
so-
Yeah, but this project, people need to know about it.
True.
So once you get some drawings, some renderings, and some real hard numbers to share
yes,
with the
then I will
people,
share.
then we'll come back.
Yes.
We'll come back and do an update.
Yes.
But so you gave them your email if they're interested. The shares are now, y'all. This is really
It's a privately
affordable.
owned- yeah.
It's affordable. So you want to share how much your shares are?
$50 per share. And this is a privately owned company. So no, it's not traded on the public stock market. Like It's not
Okay.
a public company, but it's a privately owned company. And what we want to do is offer 25% of the company. Those shares will be $50 per share.
Mhm.
And the expected return over time, we'll keep paying you profit shares each year until you've received 150% of your initial investment. So at the time that we open for business, that's the cutoff time.
Mhm.
So whoever has bought in by that time,
Mhm.
that's what we're going with. And each year after that, the anniversary of our opening day will be when we issue profit shares.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
and it might take a few years, to
Mhm.
repay some people,
Yeah.
but I'm going to stick to it until we've, checked you off. You receive 150%
Yeah.
of your initial investment. So,
And it's going to be successful because let me tell you what I see here in Gambia. I don't hate any other race. So I just want to say that before I say what I'm about to say.
okay.
I don't hate any race. But Marty and I, we have traveled all over. We've traveled to the islands. We lived in Asia. We've been to Mexico. We've been to Puerto Rico. I mean, we just been all over. And everywhere we go, the white man is on top. Everywhere. Everywhere we go. And for some reason, we felt like when we came to Africa, it would be different because this is the place of the melanated people.
Mhm.
This is where we came from, right? And when we got here, we realized that we bought mostly from white people, whether they were Lebanese or Chinese. They were not us.
Right.
And it was something that didn't sit right with that. And my thing is this: whenever we get ready to bring something over, people go, "Oh, that's not going to work." But the Lebanese just opened a mall,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, when I went in and I saw the prices, I'm like, who's going to buy this? I'm not. I'm not going to get, but somebody's buying it.
Yeah. They were
They
able to pool their money together.
they pulled
and
their
build
money
it.
together. And guess what? Every Sunday, guess who's at that mall?
We are.
It's full. It looks like skating rink times five. I mean, it's so many people at that mall
Yeah.
eating ice cream, eating in the food court. Why couldn't that be us? We're so negative and saying, "Oh, that
That's
won't work, or
us.
that
Yeah.
won't work," or that. They just do what they do. They bring it amongst black people,
Yeah.
and they capitalize on us because they know we spend money.
We do. And it's unfortunate,
Yes.
that we have this perception of ourselves.
Yes.
But I say they're people just like we're people. Like
Yes.
if anybody else can do it, we can do it too. There's a first time for anybody.
Yes.
Any business entrepreneur, they had their first time doing something. It was just a matter of really believing in yourself and having that determination
Yeah.
to just move forward and do it. And there are some communities that have gotten used to doing that. They just know, okay, this is what we're doing, and everybody's on board with let's do this.
Yes.
So that's why I kept quiet for so long, for this long, as far as doing some of the preliminary steps. I wanted to make sure that people know I'm not a scammer. Oh my gosh.
No. Whatever.
This is my first time out, and all of a sudden everybody's saying this. Not everybody, but most
always have
99% of the people were very positive.
Yeah.
But no, it's there are honest Black people, in the world.
Absolutely.
Right here.
I was gonna say it's more honest
Black
people than any a lot of those other races. They're not.
So we are capable of coming together and building something. And I'm just saying, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, let's do it.
Absolutely.
I'm keeping track of all the money through that email, because even when my uncle sent me a text and said, I want to contribute, I was like, okay, thank you, but please send that to my email so I could document it.
Yeah, because
so I want
you
to
have
document
to track
all the money for intro.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's
through that
awesome.
email. So yeah.
Yes, but this is going to work. It's time for the melanated people to rise in their own land and create the Africa we want.
Yes, absolutely. We can do it. We can do it. We're people too.
We built the pyramids. We built the first university, Timbuktu.
Yeah.
The first surgeons were Hemotep from Egypt, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we are the creators. Why are we so,
we've been conditioned.
We've been reconditioned to think that we're the tail and not the head, when really everything's come from Africa. Even the minds, the ideals. They uncovered books in Timbuktu and found recipes for toothpaste in Africa.
Okay.
So when you think toothpaste, you think Western.
Yeah. But no.
They found recipes. So it's like we got to recondition our mind and stop looking at each other as scammers,
right?
And get behind people you can, that you believe in,
right?
And make some things happen,
right?
So we're going to read the rest of these questions, and then we'll let you any more comments that you may have, and we'll close it out. Okay. Ebony Repat said, yes, we need to invest in each other, redirect our monies, and invest to our communities. Absolutely. Right. You all, please excuse me for being in the camera. Okay, Cherno. What's up, Cherno? Mama Land Properties is with you. Peace and blessings. All right. Yeah, and Cherno puts his money where his mouth is. So, and Malcolm X, greetings, brothers and sisters. Thank you for joining us, brother Malcolm X. One of my favorite.
I read his autobiography.
Did you? Yeah. Okay, yeah. They tried to make him be such a negative, controversial person, but he never committed he didn't commit crimes.
Once he became aware,
He didn't commit any crimes,
Right.
and he certainly could have.
Yeah.
Okay, is that one more comment before we leave? Okay, no, I think we're done. So, anything in closing regarding the appeal to the people to get behind the project?
Yeah, just if this resonates with you, if you are in favor of helping us build this project, build this Intro Family Fun Center, then yes, please send me an email at contact@introfamilyfuncenter.com. And let's do this. Let's just build it.
Let's get it
See,
done.
yeah, let's just see what
Let's
happens.
just do
Let's
it.
just do it.
Like
I'm not
Nike,
much of a
let's
talker.
do it.
Yeah, I'm not much of a talker.
Yeah.
But I just put my nose down and get to work.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and sometimes in my life, I've had situations where I had a choice to make.
Mm-hmm.
I can either accept the future that someone else has pronounced over me, or I can go step off in this other direction that I may not know where it's going to end up. I may not know how to get there, but it's better than whatever negativity they pronounced over me. So I'm just going to take that on faith.
Yeah.
And it's worked out for me.
Exactly.
So
yeah. Okay, guys, you all heard it from the future CEO of Intro what?
Family Center.
Fun Center.
Yes.
You first heard her on Eric and Nicole's, and then on our journey towards Eden.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
we're excited. Thank you so much for the interview. You all redirect your energy towards positive things that's going on in the Gambia. If you want to see a change in Gambia, in Africa, wherever you are, invest in the children.
Right.
Invest in family.
Right.
So thank you so much for sitting with us today. We will be back with you next week, same time, same place with a different topic. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining us, and you all have a wonderful day. Shalom. Excellent.